All right, this is for problem number 1 in section 1.6, part A and B. We'll read through the problem and then I'll talk through my solutions here that I've already got written out. This was just some explaining, so I chose to write it and then speak about it in the video. So suppose a calculator manufacturer has a total cost function of that and the total revenue function of that. We are asked to find and identify and describe the marginal revenue, the fixed cost, and the marginal cost. And so in this case, marginal revenue is $68, meaning that for every calculator, in this case, that is sold, $68 comes in. Now that is not $68 that we get to count as profit and keep, because some of that money needs to go to pay for costs. And so again, with revenue, no one really cares. Business is all about profit. What is the fixed cost? And so the fixed cost is $6,800, which means that producing 0 calculators costs $6,800. And the reason for that is that these are all costs or expenses that have to be paid out before we ever produce a calculator. Again, like rental of the building, the heating bill, the electricity bill, paying for the employees, that sort of thing. Part C, marginal cost. What is marginal cost? Marginal cost is 34, which means it costs $32 to produce one more calculator. So if you've produced 2,300 calculators, calculator number 2,301 will cost $34 to produce. Moving on to part D, we're asked to produce a profit function. And so for the profit function, we need revenue and we need cost, because profit is revenue minus cost. And so our revenue function was given to us. It is 68x. Our cost function was given to us as well, 34x plus 6,800. So for profit equals revenue minus cost, we are going to have profit is 68x minus, and we always put a parentheses right there after the minus sign. I've had 2 bad looking parentheses all at once. Maybe it's time for me to take a break, everyone. Okay, so we have 34x minus plus 6,800. And so if I were to give that to Wolfram, everyone, I would be left with profit is equal to 34x minus 6,800. So there's a profit function for this. Now for part E, what is the marginal profit? Marginal profit is 34 bucks. So every calculator sold after breaking even produces 34 bucks in profit. Now this is important to understand that you only receive profit after you break even. Before you break even, any money that comes in is just going to pay the fixed costs. And so in order to be making $34 per calculator, we have to sell enough to break even first. And so what is the profit made from selling 3,000 units? So part F here, we've got profit is equal to 34x minus 6,800. We can swing this to Wolfram and get it to calculate for us how many units again? 3,000. So our profit function goes in there. We've got 34 times 3,000 units minus 6,800. And so we get a result of 3,400. So selling no, did I say I put in 300 or was I supposed to put 3,000? I accidentally typed 300, my bad. Selling 3,000 calculators is going to give way more than that. It's going to be $95,200. So selling 3,000 calculators results in a profit of $95,200. And that was F. On to G. How many calculators must the company sell in order to break even? And so we've done lots of these, everyone. For G here, when profit is equal to 0, this company will break even. So we need, just going to augment this instead of typing it all back in again. And we get X equals 200. So I'm running out of room on my little page over here, but X equals 200. So sell 200 calculators to break even. And so again, anything made beyond 200 calculators is going to be profit. So calculator number 201 is the first calculator that is going to produce any profit for us. Everything up to that point was just paying the bills.